and the executive director, Mr. Toto Wolff. Toto, come on up.
Me in the middle, or does it matter? Yeah.
Yeah, middle is fine. That is great. Super.
Probably won the race, but it's about getting the best car for all the circuits and winning the championship, and this is what counts, and we're trying to do that, and so far we've won most of the races this season, and we just have to continue.
Nico, I know the rules this year with regards to radio communication between your pit crew and you while you're during the race. How has that affected, or how has that changed your strategy when you're out there in the race?
Yeah, so in F1 they decided to ban radio communication from the engineers to the driver for the most part, and so now it's just more difficult for us because we're out there on our own and we need to think about everything on our, by ourselves, come up with all these different plans and switch changes and everything. So a few more mistakes happen and all these things, which is just good for the sport in the end, and that was the whole purpose of banning the communication, to try and bring in some more variabilities.
Tell us, Nico, about the Gilles Villeneuve, the track, temporary circuit. What do you like about it? What are the challenges with the track? And how would you compare it with some of the other circuits that you drive around the world?
It's really unique because it has a lot of long straights and then very, very small chicanes with curves, which is just very, very different to most other tracks. So they build a specific aerodynamic package which they put on the car just for this track. Just for this track here. They build a specific package, specific car, just made for the Montreal track, as I've said. Anyway, there we go. So and it's a great track. It's fun for us drivers, very challenging, because all these curves, you have to get them exactly right. If you take a bit too much of them, you'll bottom out and it will throw you off into the Wall of Champions, for example, where you saw a couple of guys come very close today and even brush it. on the qualifying laps. And if you don't take enough, you'll be very, very slow. So it's really a demanding track.
So Toto, we know that there's going to be significant changes to the designs of the cars for next year. We hear an improvement of even 5 seconds a lap faster with the new design change. Do these changes, does it really make it better for our racing next year? I mean, does it really improve the show that we have already with F1?
No. In Formula One, not all decisions are being rational. I think some of our competitors have decided to change the rule and roll the dice in the hope that it's gonna get better for them. But what we've done is we made the car wider and longer, but it will look the same. So actually, it's like making a step further towards the car. This is how next year's car is gonna look like, just bigger. And overtaking could be a bit more difficult. Because the car is going to generate more downforce. Whether the spectacle is going to get better, I doubt it, because you can't see G in the car. So for the drivers, it's going to be more tiring and maybe more interesting to drive. But from the outset, there is not going to be a big difference.
Are we already in design phase for the cars that we're going to be using next season?
When? No, I'm just thinking, are we on Facebook Live? We are. No, when we are, actually.
So Nico, what is the strategy for tomorrow?
I'll take over for Toto then. We haven't thought about next year's car yet. We're just fully in this year. So let's see.
So Nico, what's the game plan tomorrow? Number 2 position, great performance today. You and Lewis, what are we going to do to win the race tomorrow?
We were looking on Friday. We always practice for the race. This is unbelievable. Someone's playing a prank here on me or something. So on Friday we were practicing for the race, and we were looking. So we're quite confident for tomorrow, but anyways, you know, it's always still a mission on this track. So much can happen in Canada. It's always some of the most exciting races here. Yeah, so still need to get the job done, but I'm confident, and it's going to be a great battle against Lewis as always. So it should be fun, yeah.
And Toto, how's the season shaping up for the Silver Arrows? We talked about Ferrari, Red Bull. What you look through the next few months, what is the expectation for the next several races?
Well, we've come out of the blocks pretty well. Won many races. Nico had an incredible winning streak, and then in Barcelona, the guys decided to make it a little bit more exciting and not score points. And so the others caught up a little bit, but now we need to push hard, and we still 1 and 2 in the championship. But you cannot underestimate the competition. Red Bull has made a step forward. The Renault engine functions pretty well. Ferrari was there, just a tenth and a half today, 2 pole positions. So it's different to 2014 and 15, where we had a solid margin. It was clear that we were going to lose some of that margin. And at the end, it's what it's all about. We are here to race, and we are here to compete, and we are taking the challenge up.
And Nico, I hear your French is perfect, so please maybe to the crowd, pourquoi vous aimez tant venir in Montreal?
We're getting there, huh? Very quickly. Non, bonsoir à tous. Oui, je parle français parce que j'habite à Monaco toute ma vie, donc ça fait plaisir de venir dans un pays où j'arrive à parler la langue. C'est vraiment toujours un grand plaisir de faire ce Grand Prix ici. La ville, le circuit fantastique, les gens aussi, l'enthousiasme des Québécois qui viennent tellement nombreux aussi au circuit. Même aujourd'hui, les stands c'était plein de personnes, et ça c'est beau à voir parce que c'est pas comme ça de partout dans le monde maintenant. Aujourd'hui, il y a des circuits où il y a moins de gens. Donc c'est top d'avoir une atmosphère comme ça, et demain on va essayer de faire le spectacle, d'assurer que la flèche argente va remporter le Grand Prix. Je préfère une voiture numéro 6 que numéro 44, on va voir ça. C'est à moi de régler ça demain. Et en espérant d'avoir tout votre support du Paddock Club Mercedes. Je veux vous entendre sur le circuit s'il vous plaît, ça serait top. Et j'espère que vous avez une belle journée demain aussi et la soirée ce soir.
So Nico, last question. Oh.
Non, Nico. Oui, bonsoir à tout le monde.
So Nico, last question. Date. April 15th, 2012. Does it mean anything to you?
If I have to guess, I would say my first win. No.
Yeah. It was your first win, and it's just a little bit of deja vu. The last time that you and I did something like this, that was the date that you won your very first F1. I was in China at the time. It was the Grand Prix of China. It was in Shanghai, and you came up actually with Toto. Came up and you met our dealers and you met our customers in Shanghai. And all you did was go out there and win your very first F1 race. So I think this is good karma and good luck for you tomorrow.
I'm very superstitious,
To wish you
so this is awesome. I'm really relaxed about tomorrow's race. I'm super relaxed.
to wish you the very best. Ladies and gentlemen, Nico Rosberg, Mr. Tomo, thank you very much. And just, ladies and gentlemen, if I could, from my side, on behalf of the entire Mercedes-Benz Canada team, we have many fantastic customers and dealers that are here. Just a great big thank you from my side for all your support in your business. Please have a great evening, have a great day tomorrow. Thank you for
Sehr gut, und selber?
Ladies and gentlemen, mesdames and messieurs, I'd like to invite you to come on in. It's now time to come to the inside part of the evening. Mesdames and messieurs, I'm over here. You can't see me. Welcome. Come on in. First one's in. Looking fantastic. Hi, come on in. Mesdames and messieurs, just over here. If you're wondering where, just look up at the feathers. Come on in. Behind you. Looking wonderful. Colors. Come on in. Beautiful. And that focus.
Did you get one with me next time? How are you?
Beautiful. Mesdames and messieurs, the door is just right over here. Wonderful. Hello.
Congratulations.
Wonderful.
Hi everybody on Facebook. So this is the typical PR event which I'm doing here for Mercedes at the moment here in Montreal. First we always do like a chat on the stage and then a meet and greet afterwards with some pictures, autographs. That's what we usually get up to on a Saturday night. And then, but it's pretty quick, you know, so it's okay. And then straight after this, go back for dinner with friends. I got some friends over from New York, so I look forward to that. Gonna meet them right afterwards. We're gonna head off for a bite, and then that's it. Then off to bed and get ready for some action tomorrow.
Good luck, Nico. Big fan.